Hello there and welcome back to EU4 playing as Korea. Last episode I force vassalized Korchin, and now I have Korchin and Haixi as vassals. My next move is plotting an attack against either Jianshao or Mongolia. My main issue though is they've got powerful allies of their own. Mongolia's got Jianshao and Yeren. Yeren's my ally, so I don't really want to upset them at this stage. Not that Yeren's overly powerful. And then I've got Jianshao, who are allied with Ashikaga, aka Japan. And I think having all this attack me probably wouldn't work out too well either. Border friction. Across our country there is outrage that we would ally with a nation who holds provinces which are rightfully ours. Now this is about Ming again. I'll have to lose the 25 diplo power. It seems to be the safest option. Liberty Desire in Korchin is taken a while to go down. The aggressive expansion hurts our relationship a lot. And the force vassalizing hurt as well. Hopefully that will slowly go down. Because Jianshao is allied with Ashikaga, I don't think I'm going to attack them straight away. Mongolia might be a better option. Maybe I just going to turn my back on Yeren. A comet has been sighted. Peasants are always superstitious, and the appearance of a comet in the sky has caused panic among our people. They are convinced that this is a sign that the end of times is near, or that something bad is going to happen in the near future. And in some kind of cruel joke by paradox, they decided that every one of these options makes you lose stability. And I'll just say, I wish I lived in more enlightened times. I don't like negative stability, so I'm going to boost that straight back up to 0. Okay, so my king is also cruel, just like his father, which increases unrest in the realm. So if I was to declare war on Mongolia, it would break my alliance with Yeren. However, I could bring Ming into the war. So why don't I just do that? I think it might be an option. Ming with their armies is pretty much a guaranteed victory. Ashikaga has announced me as a rival. I'm going to go one rival at the moment, which is Jianshao. I can make Yeren a rival. That would definitely break the alliance. Okay. Yeah, that being the case, I'm going to declare war on Mongolia. Yeren's already at war. So I'm going to see if I can just do this myself. No, I won't. I'm declaring war of the whole area, so I might as well call Ming in. conquest goal will be to take the province of Jirum. Let's get this started. Oh. Better bring my... Looks like my light fleet's landed by themselves. I'll force them to land so they don't get attacked unawares. Ming's caught the rebellion straight away. Which might slow down their war impact. Be good if you can send an army to take out that rebellion. Hayaxi's taking some positive steps. I'm hoping Ming will take out Mongolia for me. And then I can just focus on Janshao. Create a new state now. Which I will hopefully add to after this war. It seems to be going alright so far. Ming is taking Mongolia, which is what I wanted them to do. They've got 14 ships there, but a lot of them are transports. Ming's hiring armies, that's odd. Now that my galleys are fully stocked, get my fleet to meet up so I can blockade this area. It's 14 versus 16, but they've got 6 cogs. And it's an inland sea. Which means that my galleys should overpower their 5 galleys, because I got 8 of them. But I will get my cogs regenning while I'm waiting, just add a few more numbers to it. Huh, looks like Hayaxi's taken over Mongolia for me. Okay, you can do that. Here's the Janshao army. They're retreating into Yeren. Now try and avoid manpower loss. I just detach the siege. Clock's going there. Almost ready to go get out there. Merchants are suffering. Our focus on mercantilism is making life hard for our merchants who trade in foreign places. I don't want to lose trade power for 10 years. I'll lose 10 diplo power. Now I will put my general back into the siege. I'll just reduce manpower loss further. Minga on the way. Cogs should be ready now. I'll add them to my naval blockade. I might even start pushing my armies north into Yeren, since this siege shouldn't take too much longer. Mongolia looks like they're almost beat. I was thinking, do I give Korchin these Mongolian lands? That'll make them incredibly happy and I can connect their countries again. Something to think about. Yeah, if I was to have a separate peace with Mongolia. No, they're. Oh, because I attacked Mongolia, so I can't do a separate peace with them. I can do a separate peace with Jian Shao when that time comes. I'm thinking I could make Fortune happier and a bit stronger by giving them these two provinces. So 95% war score. Let's make a private peace with Jian Shao. I can take some money. Or do I go for a peace with the whole alliance? I guess we'll take some money. Oops. So I'm going to give Jiram to Korchin. I'm going to give Jude to Korchin. I'm going to increase the power of my vassals, but which also make them happier. And that means there's less coring for me to do. Alright, so I'll give those two to Korchin. I'll give that to Haixi. I've got a claim on Ferdan, so I can take that. I can take some war reps. I feel like I'm not getting much out of this myself though. Or am I planning it? I'm playing the long game. Do I vassal feed for a bit and then do I take those vassals over? If I don't feed Haixi, and don't take war reps, I can take Yaren as mine. That might be a better idea. Because Haixi's already happy with me. It's Korchin that aren't. actually, you should be very unhappy if I don't do that. War with vassals, this is why it gets awkward. I really wish I could take one more province for myself, but I don't think it's going to happen. Alright, so bad. I'll just take the one province, so I'll feed my vassals a bit. That makes them happy. Me aren't fast about getting any land. I get 11 prestige. Let's do that. Okay. It's a bit of an odd kind of war. But, you know. Janshao is no longer viable. Ooh, Janshao or Yeren aren't valid rivals anymore. Means I need to pick a new one. I have to pick Ashikaga now. So be it. Core up my new provinces. Military access from Mongolia. No, you don't need military access from me. Fortune didn't get as happy about that as I thought they would have. I get them 2 provinces. You should be thrilled. I can get Diplotech 6 now. Docks. As time progressed, an expanding and increasingly advanced shipbuilding sector put new demands on seaports. Well-maintained and planned docks went from being a convenience to a necessity for any location wishing to become a centre for naval or maritime activity. So I can steal maps and I can build a dock. Now my rebels in Cauchin are getting a bit uppity now. $10,000 strong as they do appear. I'm hoping I can avoid that from happening. And Ferdan, very strong there as well. Okay. I can build. Nothing overly interesting to build at the moment. I can send a missionary. I'm not going to do that because they're both touchy areas at the moment. My general just died. This cruel leader's hurting my unrest issues. So they're at 80% now at Cauchin. If they did appear, what would they be? 10,000 strong. I should be able to cop 10,000 strong troops. Especially 2 armies. Alright, so my Liberty Desire's gone away. Doesn't affect the unrest here though, that's unfortunate. Kieran wants a high condottieri. No condottieri. No, thank you. I'll keep my troops. So we'll get a new general since my last one died. 1112. Not a great general, but it'll do. I completed a mission. Which one was that? High income. You must increase the state income by any means necessary. Money is a requirement for any endeavour of the state, from the daily expenses of the government to the maintenance of armies to invade our enemies. Okay, so the next 25 years I got lower construction cost and time. It's not an overly exciting mission. The next one is to build 5 workshops. An excellent year. Some of our grain farms are having an excellent year, allowing us to feed more troops and so increasing our manpower. Our manpower is already maxed, so that's not overly useful. And with that as it is, I might end this episode here. Next time I'll come back and deal with these rebel factions. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you enjoy it. See you next time. Take care out there.